Hi friends, I hope you're all doing well. Before we get into the reading, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. It looks like you're working on making a decision, finding a solution, looking into something. This is something that's been taking some time. You could also, in general, be working on increasing your awareness, focusing on using your discernment. It looks too like you're working on something that maybe there's a big decision that's going to be attached to this, or there may be like a big, maybe a big life choice or something that you're taking very seriously, even that you're doing. Can be figuring out also like what you want to be working on next, what you want to be focusing on. It looks like there's some sort of interim period. Maybe even preluding a change. Or a transition. Okay. For some of you, you're going to be reaching out to somebody. I'm seeing, remember, energies can be reversed. I'm seeing somebody trying to figure out what they want to say to another person here. This looks like it's of importance. This would be something where you are really taking your time to craft this. Quite mindful of the delivery, conscientious, deliberate. This isn't just something that you impulsively send. This is something that you've been thinking about. Okay, this would be about meeting up with somebody. It would be meeting up with somebody, inviting them somewhere, having some sort of reunion, celebration, inviting somebody to a party, inviting somebody to a gathering, sending out invitations. But for some of you, you are trying to connect with somebody and get together with them. This looks like it's going to translate to something physically happening, like you physically face-to-face meeting somebody, or even like asking somebody out, asking somebody to hang out, to meet up. There's a sense of wanting this to lead to a shared experience, a shared activity that you would have with this person, and you being in a space where you have the intention of initiating this. You are just trying to like find the words right now and figure out even like how to deliver this message to this person. There's a feeling that you guys have common interests, absolutely. Like that you care about the same things. To have the cups with the Knight of Cups and also the Three of Cups, you feel like energetically, socially, emotionally, you could connect with this person. Or at least that like you have enough commonalities where you could have topics of discussion that both of you guys would be interested in. Like, yeah, you may have shared interests, shared activities that you like to do. Maybe you guys both like, I don't know, something. I'm seeing stuff about Halloween here. Maybe there's certain like themes and whatnot. Or maybe even seasons that you guys like. I'm getting commonalities again. So yeah, you would like have a feeling, know this person well enough, or have a feeling that you guys have enough in common that this could go somewhere. Now, like what the nature of this is, I don't know yet anyway. Like, this isn't necessarily something romantic. This is something where, like, you know that you connect with this person and that you would get on with them well. And it may even be the beginning of something. The King of Cups. You could have feelings for this person. That may not have been discussed, actually. I'm seeing somebody that would be more... less outgoing when it came to emotional expression. When it comes to emotional expression. Like, this person may actually not know how you're feeling. I'm seeing somebody be much more reserved about how they're feeling emotionally. Somebody quite pensive and thoughtful, but also very private, is what I'm seeing. Thoughtful. Definitely. Especially somebody that has a habit of processing their emotions solo. Not liking to make a show out of it. Not preferring to, anyway. Yeah, this is looking a bit casual to me. Or at least when the message would be sent, the context of this would seem casual. Not that it can't turn into something else, but it's not like you would send a message and be like gushing over this person. This looks like something very, yeah, like it's not a big deal. Like a chill hangout situation. Yeah, I'm getting something again about somebody being very, very private with their emotions and maybe even private with their life in general. I wonder if this is you or this is the person that you're reaching out to. I think this is the person that you're reaching out to. You may have a hard time reading them. I'm getting a quite aloof energy from this person that you would be connecting with. And it's not that they're not expressive. They just seem very, very controlled emotionally. And somebody that, like, really thinks about things before, like, they're not reactive is what I'm seeing. And, like, they would tell you what's going on with them emotionally if they felt like it, if they felt like that would be appropriate for the situation. They're not somebody that's going to overshare, is what I'm seeing. And you may also be in the habit of, like, if you were to connect with this person, they may be in a spot where, like, they don't really reach out to other people, but if you want to see them, like, you would be the one that would need to reach out to them. That may just be, like, how they roll in general. Not that they wouldn't reach out to you, but again, I'm seeing somebody that is, like, very, very private with their life, both, like, their personal life and also their emotional life. And, like, a very controlled energy with this person. Like, somebody that cares very much about their peace. And seems, like, generally stable and peaceful. This is not somebody that is necessarily rowdy. This is somebody that, like, you would feel peaceful when you're around this person. This is somebody that would feel very centered to you when you're around them. They would have a grounding effect on you because this person is centered and grounded. So, like, even if you're in the midst of something, even if things start feeling chaotic and all of that, and this person is, like, present in that with you, they would still be very centered. This is definitely somebody that's done a lot of work on themselves emotionally. And for some of you, this person has, like, connected with spirituality, and that's also changed things for them too. They've connected with, like, spirituality or, like, some sort of belief system of theirs. They have some sort of strong connection with spirit. That may also be part of the reason why they're more private with their life too. They may have very, very strong personal beliefs, like a particular code that they live by. This person may have spiritual abilities, spiritual, energetic. That has to do with, I'm hearing their star system, something about what this person is connected to and what they access. I'm hearing what they've activated. They may have not, interesting that we're going into this person's history. They may have not known that they had particular capabilities until they got connected with spirit or whatever belief system this is of theirs. I'm hearing that they were blocked by the 3D before. So yeah, this is somebody that they've definitely been through a lot. To have somebody coming out in this energy, which is very, it's controlled, but not in a way where this person bypasses. Like, this person is extremely incredibly disciplined when it comes to, like, even exercising their ability to practice alchemy, to transmute energy. This is somebody that worked to get to a grounded space. Again, they don't bypass. They're not ignoring the things that they feel. They're somebody that, like, they feel everything that they feel. And they are also not reactive. Like, they've learned how to, like, extricate themselves from their, from, like, the chains of being so attached to an emotional experience. Or feeling like they need to do something with them. Like, this person has cultivated the witness within them and accessing that. So yeah, you would also perceive this person as being very wise as well. They may also like to do some sort of private research, or they may be into research, or really into information. Like, they may read a lot. They may be, like, really into nuanced education. Like, I don't know necessarily if this person has been, like, formally educated, but this person you would perceive as being, like, very wise, very smart. I'm also hearing the word cultivated. Maybe they also know about different cultures as well, cultural beliefs. This is somebody that you would see as being very original too. The theme of Virgo may be quite prominent in this person's chart. They may gravitate towards, like, healing or healthcare, stuff along those lines, or healing related to, like, energy work, spirituality. Yeah, this person is also well read. I'm getting this again. And something about them doing research. But not a lot of people may know that they do this. Or they may just be private in general about their business and what they're up to. They may also feel more grounded by keeping their, like, social life more tight. Like, this isn't somebody that, maybe a lot of people know this person, but they're not, like, out constantly. This is somebody that really enjoys their, like, alone time. And they've learned about themselves through that as well. Interesting. Energetically, it's hard for me to put my finger on exactly what the connection is between you and this person. There are definitely like strings of energy that attach you guys, but the only thing that I can see you guys having in common is like you either are in the same social group, or they're friends that you have in common, or something about common interests. There is something or some things that you guys have in common, but it doesn't look like the normal, like you're attracted to somebody and so you're like, hey, you want to go out on a date with me? This looks like something very different from that, just to be clear. Okay, so this person definitely has a very strong connection with spirit. This person also has abilities, capabilities that are connected with their spiritual beliefs, meaning they may be like a healer of some sort. And this person is also in a space where they recognize that like their gifts do not come from them. Their gifts are only available to them because they are a conduit for spirit and love to move through them. Like that's how this person sees what they do. That's their relationship. Yeah, so I'm getting like spirit and healing are expressed through this person because of their connection with themselves, because of their connection with spirit. This is something that this person, even though they may have like always had access to this, they would like over time they have like really increased their abilities and increased access for them to be able to do this. Like this is a lot of like progress in the making of this person. It wasn't just like you snap your fingers and one day you can like make objects float. Like this is somebody that's been periodically working on this stuff that they do. Some things may come easier than others when it comes to what this person like is capable of doing, but there's been a lot of personal work and experience that this person has moved through in order to develop to the length that this person has developed. And they may be very focused on what they do too, and that may also be part of why they're so like cloistered, even is the word that I'm getting with the Hermit. Because they may feel like this is what they're meant to be practicing, and they may feel that like it's not the time necessarily for them to be socializing all the time. They may feel like this chapter of their life is very much focused on like study and their belief system and spirit, or whatever they're labeling this as. And also trying to figure out what they came here to do and move with that. This person definitely experienced heartbreak, for absolute sure. But they've also learned how to transmute that as well. Yeah, it looks like this person is like really big into their healing journey. Yeah. This person has had a lot of life experience and not easy things. For some of you, they've like lost people. I'm getting something about losing someone to addiction here. There's been a lot of heartbreak in this person's life. Definitely. They've had a lot of very difficult experiences, not just within romantic relationships, within like many different areas of their life. Like I'm not seeing somebody that's had an easy path. Not that anyone does really, but this person's definitely been through it. But that's what's really fortified this person. I'm getting a very, very resilient energy. But someone that, like, to see them now, it may be very different than, like, where they were in the past. You may have seen them very differently within the past. I'm getting somebody that, like, regardless of how old this person is, like soul-wise, you would feel like this is somebody quite old. And this person is also very, very aware of themselves and also the things that they may have a harder time controlling. Meaning, like, all of us have things that can turn into vices or things that are, like, more tempting than others to us. This person is very aware of the things that they would get sucked into or caught up within. So whatever one would see as, like, okay, for example, like some people may have a really hard time not eating chocolate cake, and they're trying not to eat chocolate cake, and so like rather than having it within their house, they like never have it at their house because they know if it's there that they're going to eat it. So like their boundary is not having chocolate cake in the house. This person is very aware of certain things that they feel that they've struggled with in the past, and so I'm seeing them like be aware and work on not putting themselves like in harm's way or in like precarious positions where they would be getting back into old cycles that they've already experienced before. So I'm seeing this person be like quite careful. They could have also experienced codependent relationships, anything that became unhealthy, abusive relationships. Could have also in the past really identified as being empathetic. Not that they wouldn't now, but they may have been like empathetic and in the past really lacked boundaries even. This was something that they needed to learn is what I'm hearing. Yeah, and with the devil here, whatever this was that this person went through, they would have been like using things or using people as a means of like balancing out something that they felt was out of balance. But like this comes all the way back to like this person had been experiencing like maybe for many years a spiritual issue and was looking for a worldly solution and maybe many different worldly solutions until they realized that they needed a spiritual solution. And so again, this is where I'm seeing like they got connected with spirit in the way that they did, and this seemingly changed many things for this person. Like their whole life may have like really turned around after this, which also gave them insight to why it was that they kept repeating the same things and what they needed to learn from it, and then understanding where their like kryptonite was within their life. This person, I don't know where within their timeline it is, right? Because the energy that I'm getting, it's non-linear. I'm just trying to organize it in a way that's linear so it will make sense to those listening in. This person, part of their mission, part of their path is to take whatever this was that they struggled with and actually use this to be helping others that have struggled in similar ways. So this thing that they've like worked to heal through is also something that they would be helping other people to do similarly. That's part of their mission. Part of what they're supposed to be doing this lifetime in 3D. This person made a career out of it, or is going to if they haven't. I'm hearing it's all in the guideline. I'm seeing a birth chart here. Yes. I'm seeing there be knowledge too of this person, understanding that until they got to a place where they were able to defeat, meaning transmute whatever attachments these were that they had, that they were struggling with, to moderate, until they got to a place where they were ready to surrender. They would have had many, many battles until they got to a space where they were understanding that if they wanted true reciprocity, this is something they would need to address. Otherwise, it would be the same thing over and over again. Again, this person's connection with spirit was very, very important. Without that, they would not have come to this conclusion, is what I'm seeing in a linear fashion for this person. Like, they would have found that every time they like tried to circumvent this, they would constantly fall back to it, whatever it was. And I'm not just seeing it be like they found religion. There are very particular things that were activated within this person's connection with spirit, meaning it activated things within this person. I'm talking like abilities now that this person is aware that they have, which gave them insight. It's kind of like, I'm trying to make this like make sense in the most 3D way. It's kind of like this person had a second brain and they learned how to turn it on, but it's like a spiritual second brain. It's like their connection with their higher self. But there are also other things that come with this for them. And that, because they got connected in this way spiritually, it illuminated worldly karmic things for this person, especially with Saturn here too, with the Capricorn energy with the devil. It illuminated things within the 3D, things that were happening physically for this person, cycles that they were involved in, the emotional, mental impact of all of that. So now that they've cleared this out, I'm seeing this person be in a space where they feel like they have succeeded. Finally, one feels like they have passed the finish line with something that may have been a seemingly ever-looming issue for them. This person also may have been in careers before, different careers, and never really felt like they were receiving reciprocity. It may have always felt like something was kind of missing until they got connected with what they do now. But yeah, they feel intuitively connected with what they do role-wise within the 3D. And they feel confident about it too. This person may do something... They may have their Mars and or North Node and or MC in an Earth sign. seemingly random, but I know that it's not. This person is very... When it comes to what this person is attracted to, they are, like, even though as a person one is connected with, like, physically what they're attracted to, there's a lot more behind this. Like, this person goes off of their, like, instinct and their intuition, and that's what leads them towards realizing their attraction to people. I'm hearing they know what they want. So one is trying to figure out where they want to go and what they want to be doing here. How to even do something. Yeah, I'm seeing somebody be in a space. This is coming back to the whole message that we were talking about in the beginning. I'm seeing somebody be in a space where they are, like, trying to figure out how to deliver a message to someone. And if one is following their intuition and really listening to the advice and direction from spirit and their guides, they are going to be successful with this. It's like somebody's trying to figure out how to do this. If one is connected with their guidance, the message is going to be, it's going to be figured out how to do this. But one has to be prioritizing their spiritual guidance that one is receiving. Like, that is the way that this will surely be successful. That is how one achieves success. Now I'm seeing a message. I'm seeing there's definitely some sort of emotional connection with this that I am seeing now. Even connected with emotional reciprocity. Now, I'm seeing somebody that is interested in connecting, socializing. So the person that's sending the message is coming from a place where there's an emotional reason, there's an emotional connection that is, like, even the subject of the message. Feeling connected in general. And also being in a space where one is, like, willing to really show up emotionally. And be like, I want this to feel like reciprocity. I want to have an equal exchange with you. And being in a space where one wants to have a conversation about that. Like, what are you looking for? And how can we make that so that, like, everybody feels like they're getting what they need here? Like, I'm seeing a very genuine energy. And I'm seeing something about wanting to get together and wanting to connect. And, like, in the beginning, all seems well with this connection. Kind of like things would go smoothly in hanging out with this person. I'm hearing sparingly. There's even something that would come to light about the place that one has gotten to or achieved within life. Because I'm seeing there be, like, a revelation about what one is doing within their life and also emotionally where they are. Now, this is where it gets a little more complicated. I am seeing there be something concerning the heart chakra and someone, like, getting a feeling about this and wanting to look into it further. I don't know what exactly this is about, but I'm seeing it be connected with a person and also what they've been through and maybe something that they're even still hung up on. Potentially. Somebody could have been in a relationship with someone that they felt I don't even know, even like addicted to, possibly. This looks like a very magnetic but out of balance connection that one is looking into when they reflect. However, it's interesting because it looks like this coming together, this hanging out of these two energies, and there's like a third that's floating around this, actually is the catalyst for someone to realize that their heart was not completely open. But for some reason, this meeting together is the catalyst for one to see that. I'm hearing they don't show it, but you can tell. So one would have gotten a feeling about this, or will be getting a feeling about this. Yeah, they still feel, somebody still feels hurt by a particular person that they feel like brought a lot of pain, and maybe just things that were not regulated, not moderated into their life. Like there may still be something going on. I want to get further and see. Yeah, there's some type of like lusty energy that I'm picking up on. But this is something that would not be, this would be like a more private experience that somebody is having. Like this is something that like this person may keep to themselves. Maybe they're still attached to somebody that they had a connection with. It feels like there would have had to be history. Okay, what I'm seeing is that the person that is on the receiving end of the message, they went through at least one situation that was very gripping with another person, where there was something that happened that was very, very severe, and it could have taken them a long time to be able to separate from this person. And so when the message comes through, the person on the receiving end is in a space where they can very clearly tell the difference between something that is in alignment with their highest good and something that is just going to bring pain into their life and be karmic energy. So I'm seeing somebody be very, very aware of what is going to bring reciprocity into their life, and one just has like even an automatic feeling about what this is that would be coming through and entering into their life if even they were to accept this message or accept the invitation to connect. The person on the receiving end is also in a space where they know quite confidently, like, what they do and what they don't want to get involved with, intuitively. Like, this person wouldn't necessarily need you to give them any sort of information at all. This person can read energy. So they know, like, what's right for them to be a part of and what's not. They're very aware of what they sign up for. I'm looking at Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. How about all that earth energy? I'm also looking at, can be a water sign, earth sign, fire sign. King of Cups, King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. I'm seeing somebody be in a space where they really want to take care of themselves and they don't want to do something that they're gonna end up wishing that they hadn't. Like, they don't want to get involved in a situation where they wouldn't be showing up for themselves. Meaning, like, this person has very particular standards for what it is that they want within their life. And they're very aware and not wanting to get, like, back into a karmic cycle that they've repeated before. They're really trying to do what they need to for themselves. But I'm seeing there be a little bit of a hurdle because one feels emotionally attached, and like that makes the situation more complicated. There's something about having very, very deep history together with these two energies. I'm seeing something that feels emotionally stressful because of the historical impact energetically, and also what has happened between these energies, where things have felt very, very intense, maybe very high, maybe very low, and even energies that have been attracted to one another, yet in like many ways, and even in possibly an intimate sort of way, there's been a lack of breaking through the ice in some ways. Because I'm also seeing somebody may have been in a place where they were like, I'm talking about the past now. Somebody may have been in a place where they were like, I need to prioritize taking care of myself. However, it may have been, they may have gone about it in a way where, like, their version of taking care of themselves was to actually treat somebody in a way that now they feel regretful of. So yeah, the way that somebody did something, it seems like they have like regrets about the way that they acted, and even are in a space where they feel like they weren't nice or something along those lines, or didn't want somebody to get close to them emotionally. And like what they said their reasoning behind it was for like self-preservation. But this looks more like a bypassing energy. Like, this person doesn't look like they truly became vulnerable, but they may have, I guess we don't really need to get all the way into that. But yeah, there's still an intensity emotionally that is, like, felt, a shared experience between these two characters is what I'm seeing. I will say this too, which is interesting. It looks like there are two main masculine energies in this one. And in this one, there are two feminine energies. So you may have had kind of like matching this person when you connect with them, which may have also made things more difficult. Like in certain ways you may find even that you're very similar with this person. Almost like mirrors. Like you may feel in certain ways like this person at times feels like another version of you. Okay, so I'm seeing that whoever would have identified as the more empathetic one within the connection, whoever even felt like they were more so the emotional caretaker of the other, got pushed to their limit emotionally and felt like they needed to leave because they even felt like the minimum of what they needed within the connection they were not getting from an emotional standpoint from this person. And somebody may even have felt like they were very much hurt when they were very vulnerable. Because I'm seeing somebody that was very much wearing their heart, felt they were very much wearing their heart on their sleeve, and felt like that was very much taken advantage of, and feeling like things got way too heavy, and that one couldn't do it anymore. It was not able to be. It was not functional anymore. This person may have, the one again that would have like seen themselves maybe as being more empathetic within this situation, or would have identified more so with the energy, the archetype of the Queen of Cups. This person may have suffered from, there could have been like physical ailments that were connected with emotionally what was going on for this person. Because I'm seeing a high intensity, a high level of stress that one would have endured emotionally, psychologically, based off of the past. This could have also been something that repeated within their childhood as well. But it finally pushed them actually to walking away and being like, I deserve better. Like, that's not how I want to be treated by the people that I'm connecting with. So this would have also been a very big turnaround for this person. But it literally took this person being pushed all the way to their limit in order to finally walk away from this. So until this happened, this person would not have walked away, is what I'm seeing. It's kind of like when this person had like nothing left and they fully surrendered to this situation. That's when they finally moved away from it. And for good reasoning, too. because they recognized they weren't going to get anywhere with this person. Like, that sense of connection that one was looking for was exactly what they were not going to get from this person, from this partner, whoever that was to you. So yeah, one recognized that in order for them to, like, be truly within the light energy of the Queen of Cups, of the archetype of the Queen of Cups, and to really be taking care of oneself and showing up for oneself, that they needed to have boundaries with this person. Even if things didn't go in an ideal way with them, one had to finally have the resolve to leave. I'm hearing be resolute. Yeah, to not put up with this anymore. Just looked at the time. I can't believe it. But yeah, I'm seeing this end in someone walking away from a situation where they have, like, finally realized, I'm not going to get what I need here. And even, like, taking off the rose-colored glasses and be like, this person doesn't treat me nicely at all. Yeah. But it really took, like, the most. And it also took this person asking themselves, is there any hope or any chance that I'm going to get what I need within this situation? And when one was honest with themselves about this and answered honestly, like, does this person, regardless of my connection with them, right? Because we can have a connection with anybody, but how somebody chooses to show up, that's based off of their will, you know? And everybody has willpower, so we can have the strongest chemistry or energetic connection with somebody. But we have to base, don't have to, but when we base our evaluation off of how they are behaving, it's very, very important. Not just basing it off what we want to see, but what we're really seeing play out. Because when you get behind it, everybody is lovable. We have a connection with everybody. However, some people, it is not healthy for us to be around. It can be dangerous even. And you're going to absorb and consume the energy of those that you're spending time with. So, okay. Yeah, I'm seeing one even get connected with their throat chakra through this experience and recognize the power of authority that one has in manifesting their reality too, and recognizing it's like somebody woke up and realized they didn't have to stay within this situation, and that, again, like when they took the glasses off, they realized, I'm not going to get what I need here, and why would I sit around within this situation? You know, like, I have a choice and I'm responsible for the choices that I make, and I'm not going to stick around and repeat this karmic loop over and over and over again. Yeah. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for connecting. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.